Angels have captivated human consciousness since ancient times. They represent a recurring archetype found in various civilizations, spanning across religion, literature, philosophy, and esotericism, as well as in art, movies, and games. The term angel originates from the Greek word angelos, which translates to the messenger, in biblical Hebrew as malach. Angels serve as intermediaries between God and humanity. While they are often depicted as human figures with wings, biblical scripture describes them as appearing as ordinary men, sometimes clothed in radiant garments. In fact, scripture advises hospitality towards strangers, as they could be angels in disguise. However, there is another class of biblical angels depicted with wings, often portrayed as inhuman and terrifying, striking fear in those who encounter them. These angels, as we will later explore, occupy the top of the angelic hierarchy. The representation of deities with wings dates back millennia. For instance, ancient Egyptians depicted the sun god Horus as a winged disk, while figures like Hypnos, the god of sleep, and Thanatos, the god of death, were portrayed with wings in ancient Greek mythology. In ancient Mesopotamia, anthropomorphic gods emitted a dazzling radiance, causing both fascination and terror in humans. Moving beyond ancient civilizations, the symbolism of divine radiance continues across various cultures, anticipating the halo often associated with Christ, his apostles, saints, and angels. This halo became a universal religious symbol of divinity. Before delving into the psychological aspects of angels and their impact on human behavior and emotions, it's essential to explore their archetypal images worldwide, their role in the concept of evil, their motivations, and the hierarchy of angels. Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest religions, portrays a cosmic battle between good and evil, with Ahura Mazda, the Lord of Wisdom, representing good, and Ahriman or Ingra Mainyu, the evil spirit, representing darkness and chaos. Alongside the Supreme Being, there are different classes of angels, such as the Amshah Spentas, embodying the abstract qualities of Ahura Mazda, and the Fravashi, serving as guardian angels assigned to each individual at birth. Additionally, the Azatas protect humanity from evil. In Egyptian beliefs, souls were perceived as multifaceted, comprising both physical and spiritual aspects. The Ba soul, depicted as a bird with a human head, symbolized an individual's uniqueness or personality. Conversely, the Ka represented the vital essence distinguishing between life and death, departing the body upon death. Unlike the concept of a purely immaterial existence, the Egyptians embraced the idea of the soul's connection to the physical world. In ancient Egyptian beliefs, encountering one's Ba soul typically occurred after death, with individuals being unaware of its existence beforehand. In the ancient text, the debate between a man and his soul, a weary man overwhelmed by life's challenges contemplates death and the afterlife. Suddenly, his Ba soul appears and advises him to continue his religious practices while cautioning against premature wishes for the end of life. In Roman mythology, the concept of the genius extended beyond individual beings to inhabit places, genius loci, and objects. Romans believed in propitiating the appropriate genii for various purposes such as fertility, protection, and major life events. The genius also represented an individual's temperament, vitality, personal fortune, and destiny. Today, the term genius refers to individuals endowed with exceptional gifts or talents. The ancient Greeks spoke of the daimon, distinct from the concept of a demon. A person's inner daimon was believed to influence their state of well-being, with a harmonious daimon leading to eudaimonia, a state of fulfillment. Daimons could be categorized as good, evil, or morally ambiguous, serving as intermediaries between humans and the divine. Socrates, in Plato's Symposium, discussed his relationship with his daimon, an inner voice that guided him but did not dictate his actions. During Socrates' trial, his daimon remained silent, leading him to accept his impending death as a transition to another form of existence. In Plato's Republic, the myth of air illustrates the immortality of the soul and the consequences of one's choices and character. After death, souls faced judgment and chose new lives, guided by a daimon. The river of forgetfulness ensured the soul's forgetfulness of past lives as they embarked on their new journey. In The Soul's Code by psychologist James Hillman, he discusses the acorn theory, suggesting that each individual carries within them a unique destiny or calling, akin to the growth of an acorn into a mighty oak tree. Just as the oak's destiny is inherent in the tiny acorn, each person carries a unique essence that yearns to be lived out, existing before it is actualized. This concept emphasizes that essence precedes existence. The daimon, according to ancient beliefs, was assigned to humans to guide them in fulfilling their destiny and reminding them of their true spiritual purpose amid human experiences. In contrast to the Judeo-Christian tradition's classification of angels into good and evil, Islam introduces jinns, beings that can be benevolent or harmful and have the ability to take animal forms. Like humans, jinns are subject to divine judgment. Celtic mythology includes fairies, speculated to be neutral angels who did not participate in the heavenly conflict, remaining neither in heaven nor hell but roaming the earth. Fairies can exhibit both positive and negative traits and can encompass various magical creatures. Paracelsus, a Swiss physician and alchemist, identified four nature spirits corresponding to the elements: gnomes, earth; undines, water; sylphs, air; and salamanders, fire. These beings, whether angels, daimons, jinns, fairies, or elementals, share a commonality as archetypal representations of ethereal beings, existing alongside humans at another level of reality. Archetypes, such as ethereal beings, are typically unseen but can manifest through rituals, myths, and cultural representations, acquiring personified forms and specific purposes. Ethereal beings, also known as subtle bodies, inhabit the intermediate realm between the corporeal and the incorporeal. Humans too possess subtle bodies, experiencing reality on both material and spiritual planes, allowing for potential interactions between realms. In St. Augustine's The City of God, angels are described as being created at the moment when God commanded, "Let there be light," symbolizing the division between light and darkness on the first day of creation, which holds symbolic significance for the fallen angels. Before the creation of mankind, angels faced a trial where they had the choice, through their free will, to either remain in their original state of holiness or to rebel. This trial is depicted in the Book of Revelation, where Lucifer, the bearer of light, succumbed to pride and desired to be God. He convinced 1/3 of the angels to rebel against God, initiating the war in heaven. The rebellion was quelled by the archangel Michael and the loyal angels, leading to Lucifer's fall and transformation into the devil, along with the rebel angels becoming demons. As a result of the rebellion, the universe became divided into heaven, earth, and hell. Satan, embodying pride, tempted Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden by promising them increased knowledge and godliness if they disobeyed God's command not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Their disobedience led to guilt, anxiety, and expulsion from paradise, guarded by cherubim and a flaming sword to prevent access to the tree of life. In contrast to angels, humans possess free will and can choose between good and evil. Angels, on the other hand, were created for specific purposes and had the opportunity to deviate from their assigned roles in creation. Meister Eckhart describes angels as ideas of God, created to serve his purposes, including delivering messages, waging spiritual battles, executing judgment, and ministering to those who will inherit salvation. Despite their rebellion, angels retain their purpose, although perverted from their original intent. This rebellion is seen as a manifestation of self-hatred and a desire to inflict harm upon oneself, characteristic of the demonic. Each demon possesses a vulnerability, akin to an Achilles heel, that serves as a reminder of their original purpose of creation. The eternal battle between good and evil persists, awaiting the day when angels will herald the kingdom of heaven on earth and the day of judgment, where all individuals will face divine judgment. Angels may engage with humanity as instruments of God's will or out of emotional fulfillment, finding joy in manifesting God's glory through interactions with humans. While angels predate humanity, they were created with humanity in mind. Although man may not have existed physically at the moment of angelic creation, the potentiality of humanity existed as a pattern to be unfolded. This concept is reflected in the Christian celestial hierarchy, which categorizes angels into 3 hierarchies and 9 choirs based on their proximity to God. The first group of angels serves God directly, appearing in a frightening and inhuman form. The seraphim and cherubim are among the highest-ranking angels, constantly praising God's holiness. The second group, the heavenly rulers, includes dominions, virtues, and powers, responsible for maintaining order, performing miracles, and combating evil. The final choir, closest to humans, comprises principalities and archangels, with Archangel Michael as the chief ruler. Other archangels, including Gabriel and Raphael, also play significant roles in various religious texts. Guardian angels, among the common angels, deliver messages and protect individuals from both realms. Although depicted as male in Scripture, angels are spirits created to exist for eternity, far outnumbering humans. They exert a direct influence on humanity, often appearing collectively rather than as individual beings. Emanuel Swedenborg's spiritual experiences suggest that angels and demons originate from the human race, with their choices determining their spiritual destination. The fall of angels, depicted in various religious texts, involves a premature intrusion of unconscious contents into the human world, resulting in inflation and megalomania. The archetype of the angel emerges from the collective unconscious, representing divine thoughts and intuitions. Despite their fallibility, angels serve as intermediaries between the divine and human realms, embodying both the potential for greatness and the pitfalls of hubris. The concept of archetypes has ancient roots, with Plato's idea of ideal forms already existing in the divine mind serving as a precursor. However, it was Carl Jung who introduced the notion of psychological archetypes, patterns inherent in the collective psyche of humanity that shape our perceptions and behaviors. When an angel appears to an individual, it represents a liminal event at the threshold between the conscious and unconscious, embodying what Jung termed the transcendent function, which reconciles opposing elements. Beyond religious or metaphysical interpretations, angels can be seen as symbols of guidance, hope, and protection, representing aspects of our psyche. Encounters with angels or demons may reflect projections of one's inner world, though discerning between transpersonal experiences and psychopathological delusions is crucial. Emotions, like angels and demons, exist in constant battle within us, with some prevailing over others depending on their intensity. The quest for self-knowledge is challenging, as individuals grapple with their inner conflicts and moral dilemmas. Jung notes the difficulty of maintaining a permanent state of moral goodness, highlighting the importance of self-awareness in navigating moral complexities. The path to salvation demands introspection and self-criticism, yet many opt for self-deception, avoiding the discomfort of confronting their inner demons. Angels are perceived as agents of protection and guidance in miraculous experiences, often intervening in moments of crisis or transition. Whether experienced as an inner voice, vivid intuition, or actual entity, angels play a significant role in guiding individuals through life's challenges. Ignoring one's inner guidance can lead to feelings of disconnection and unease, highlighting the importance of introspection and alignment with one's true purpose. Angels play a multifaceted role in human experience, facilitating moments of clarity, inspiration, and synchronicity. They guide individuals on their journey of self-realization, aiding in the integration of the unconscious and the pursuit of spiritual growth. Despite the absence of adherence to formal religious beliefs, those on the path of self-realization are inherently engaged in a religious quest, seeking connection with a higher power and aligning with their true essence. The quest for self-realization often entails stepping outside one's comfort zone and heeding the call of the inner voice, leading to transformative experiences and a deeper understanding of one's purpose. This journey may evoke anxiety but ultimately leads to a state of wholeness and fulfillment. Rilke's portrayal of angels as both beautiful and terrifying reflects the profound impact they have on individuals, catalyzing painful yet transformative processes akin to the phoenix rising from the ashes. Acknowledging the necessity of both angels and demons in human experience, individuals strive to reconcile inner conflicts and embrace paradoxes, fostering inner peace and unity. Rituals such as prayer, invocation, and fasting serve as means of connecting with angels and attaining spiritual enlightenment, emphasizing the importance of purity and spiritual discipline. However, there exists a dark side to the pursuit of spiritual knowledge, as evidenced by practices like necromancy and occultism, which may lead to spiritual peril. Demons can masquerade as angels, posing a threat to those who seek supernatural experiences without discernment. Saint Anthony's encounters with beings masquerading as angels underscore the importance of discernment and introspection in spiritual encounters. Dreams, often depicted as messages from angels, serve as warnings and guidance from the unconscious, offering insights that can help individuals navigate life's challenges and avoid disaster. By attending to these messages, individuals can tap into the wisdom of the unconscious and embark on a path of self-discovery and spiritual growth. The exploration of the unconscious reveals its profound connection to the natural world and its ability to impart knowledge beyond conscious awareness. Dreams, often laden with symbolic imagery, serve as conduits for communication with the divine and can offer healing and transformative insights. Biblical narratives, such as Jacob's dream of the ladder, illustrate the symbolic significance of dreams as channels for divine communication and spiritual connection. The encounter with angels in dreams symbolizes a potential pathway to healing and integration, inviting individuals to deepen their connection with the self and transcend neurotic patterns. Dreams, like rungs on a ladder, provide access to the depths of the psyche and facilitate a continuous connection with divine forces. Ancient beliefs in sacred landscapes and places of divine communication underscore humanity's innate spiritual sensitivity and the recognition of soul geography. Encounters with the divine, often unexpected and transformative, can occur in moments of crisis or when faced with insurmountable challenges, echoing the biblical motif of Jacob wrestling with the dark angel. Jung's insights into the encounter with the self elucidate the transformative nature of confronting unconscious dynamics and integrating divine energies. Wrestling with inner conflicts and transcending animalistic impulses symbolize the journey towards self-realization and spiritual growth, characterized by perseverance and divine revelation. The integration of the angel archetype facilitates a deeper understanding of one's true essence and life's purpose, aligning individuals with their cosmic calling and the world's soul. By attending to the inner voice through various practices, individuals can discern the angel's call and embrace their unique vocation in harmony with the divine plan. Christianity's emphasis on the incarnation of God and the unique role of humanity in spiritual evolution highlights the significance of free will and the potential for redemption. Despite hierarchical differences between humans and angels, the capacity for love and salvation is intrinsic to human nature, affirming the ultimate importance of love as the highest goal of human existence. In conclusion, the journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth involves navigating the depths of the unconscious, heeding the call of the divine, and embracing love as the guiding principle of life. Through encounters with angels, dreams, and inner reflection, individuals can align themselves with their true purpose and participate in the ongoing cosmic drama of spiritual evolution.